secret is good runner goes fast.
Never guess. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Go. Sick.
I should probably try to do that one day. Like, not trying to implement it, but just try to get it like once or something. Because it seems like a funky thing. What actually what makes it possible even? Like, what's the trick? What's the actual like mechanic of it?
It's the hamburger, bro. It's the load zone hamburger.
Okay. Is it similar to the one in Snowy?
It's exactly the same.
Okay.
Fuck, I can't play. Basically, what happens is you have a zone where it's loaded, which is obviously where you grab it normally. And then above that, there's a zone where it's deloaded. And then above that, you have another zone where it's loaded again. You don't actually need the bottom one. You just need it to be deloaded and loaded. So you go from the area where it's loaded down to where it's deloaded, but you grab it before that, and then the camera follows you. And then it deloads the cell right as you get it. But it's not like frame perfect or anything.
Yeah. What I knew from Snowy is that you basically just try to adjust the camera in a specific way, and also, and sometimes
yeah,
and I know kind of
disappear.
Yeah, I know kind of what you mean, because sometimes when you turn the camera, you basically get into a zone where the cell doesn't even exist, and you can't get it. You gotta be careful.
You also do that in Orbless in Forbidden Jungle with the Scout Fly cell.
Oh.
The one by the temple, if the cell pops out of that, you can make it deload by turning the camera.
Alright.
Those are the 3 times you actually do anything with it. But I have a full-on, like, spreadsheet with all the cells that you can skip.
Yeah.
Cutscene.
Have you done Orbless speedruns?
I have, but it's been like 3 years. That's my next project.
So it's out of date, basically.
Yeah, it's from 2018.
Yeah.
It's a 108. It's a decent run considering I only did Orbless for like maybe 3 weeks. But then something happened. Low eco happened, probably.
Yeah, I remember you went ham on low eco.
Definitely did.
Now that I've played the game more, it actually even looks more insane than back then, because like all of the out of bounds, like the Forbidden Jungle out of bounds cell thing, I was like, okay, it looks hard now when I didn't play the game, but when I know that I've played the game, I'm like, holy shit, I don't want to do that.
It's basically just like if you had to do 3 piggybacks at once.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it looks like, yeah.
Funnily enough, you just bash your head at it long enough and consistent. Insane.
Orbless is actually something that I haven't really watched too much, so I probably should take a gander.
Orbless is really cool. Would be nice if we could make Orbless sub as well. It would pretty much be the last hour barrier we could break it in the main category, obviously.
Yeah.
Because Hundo's never going sub 1.
Yeah, I did like when I got the PB on New Year's Eve, and I was basically like, okay, I wanna stay up. I was like, well, let's do like casual 100%. And holy shit, I hated it so much. I was like, at one point I was like, maybe I should try 100%, like at one point, just as a joke to get like a run on the leaderboards, but now I'm not really feeling it anymore.
Yeah, my Hundo PB is a blind race.
Yeah, I really don't. It's like the like base in Hundo. Awful shit. And doing Citadel also felt so bad. I don't know how you do I don't know how you can do like Citadel fast, but you know, doing it 100% casually. Ugh.
Almost everything's actually easier in the speedrun, like looking back, retrospect.
Yeah.
Like once it's routed out, everything's so much easier than when you do it casually.
Yeah, LPC actually pretty fun. Because LPC used to be one of my hated levels, but when you know the speedrun stuff in it, it's actually quite fun.
Basically, what I was talking about, where like people hate the difficult stuff in the beginning, and then what actually happens, the easiest stuff in the run becomes the most mind-numbingly boring.
Yeah, I
Like
mean, the only thing I really don't like about LPC right now is the piggyback stuff, because I'm not consistent at it yet. But,
yeah.
but even like, I like Spider enough. Like the thing with the boosted is that you can just try it for a couple of times, you either get it or you don't, and that's it. Get the backup later. I mean, get the backup if you mess it up a few times, or fall down completely, because if you fall down completely, I don't feel like it's worth going back up anymore. Yeah. I thought that Spider was gonna be like the worst thing ever, but yeah, it wasn't. Thankfully.
Oh, Hondo's definitely more beginner friendly than the LTS even, but it's just boring.
Yeah, that's what I also felt like. It wasn't that yeah, that's the thing. It felt like it was just a more boring run of the game, because you have to do the stuff that you can skip in this run.
Like my least favorite parts about no LTS are FJ and final boss, pretty much. I like everything else about no LTS.
Yeah. I mean, Hundo is not like, let's say, Mario 64, 120 stars. Like, it's not like that, because sometimes, like games like this where it's like a collectible platformer, it either is that the 100% is the best category, or it's the worst category. And in this case, I would wager that it's the worst because of
Well,
that.
outside of any percent, yeah.
Well, yeah, of course, like any person, but I mean, like out of the categories that aren't like breaking the game completely.
I have a theory that any percent is just doomed to always end up the worst category of the game. Like pretty much just by the nature of any percent, like there's always gonna be something so fucked up that it just makes it the worst. This run's horrendous and I'm playing like crap. Okay, yeah. Interesting.
The DK64 Hundo is a prime example, but there the 100% is so busted that it's actually fun again almost, because it's a sadistic 100% instead of just being annoying. Oh. What am I even doing right now? This game. This game.
I don't have splits, but I'm probably like plus 20. My fish wasn't that great. And everything else has been horrendous.
Whoa.
I feel like the issue with 100% is also in the nature of 100%, where it's like, it's just gonna have all the bad things.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it has everything.
Yeah.
So it's rarely that there isn't a category where like the bad things are cut out.
I still find it hilarious that because of the game is built in such a way that the fishing game is always kind of mandatory. I mean, instead of like not for the 8%, but you know.
Yeah.
But for like any category that really has to collect the cells, you basically have to get it, because you can't. So it's kind of ridiculous how you can't skip the shit, even if you wanted to.
Same with all flies and all orbs. like especially all flies. Having to go to Misty
Yeah, of course.
sucks ass because it's like a 41-minute category. So it's at a point where like fish actually start mattering quite a bit. Like it's 12 minutes shorter than this, and the fish RNG is still the same. So like
Yeah.
you're gonna have to just reset the bad fish, and it sucks.
Yeah, it's a way bigger part of the run.
Yeah.
What is like what is the, you know, the fluctuation? What is like the fastest fish and the slowest optimal fish? Like not missing any. Like what is the gap?
Well,
How much can you lose in fish from going from best to worst, basically?
well, best to worst is a lot different. Realistically, the fluctuation is maybe 20 seconds, like
Okay.
between like reasonable fish. But it's if we're talking like godfish to horrendously bad fish, probably 40. What is happening?
So it is quite substantial that you can lose. Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely. I might just like completely fuck this up now.
The thing with fish is that because you don't really like have a hang on it, like how fast or slow they are.
Mm.
So you're just kind of like, okay, maybe this is okay fish. I don't know.
The main thing is just what you have going into and out of eel phase.
Yeah. Like what's the best you can have before going to eel phase?
You can end 4 eels.
You can end before eels.
Yes.
Holy shit. Like I've seen like the average is like 140 before eels, so
Yeah.
so that's like
It also depends on the category.
it's crazy.
Like Hundo has the so-called fish minute.
Oh really? There's a many for it. I didn't know.
This is probably the worst run I've ever done. But yeah, it's not exactly what you'd think it is. What it just like for some reason what you do in Hundo gives you like a better seed on average, basically.
Yeah.
It's mostly got to do with like doing a lot of stuff before doing it, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no idea what these cycles are. This is actually very interesting. I got like death cycle without dying. No idea how any of this happened, but fair.
You cursed me. The same thing happened to me after Muse. There was nothing wrong with the uppercut and everything.
Oh my god, I've like never understood.
But it happened to me twice. I hit the only part of the ledge on the other side that you basically like start standing on.
Yeah.
I hit it twice. Oh. Annoying. But yeah, the thing about like I was really surprised about this game when you start running it. It's like even if you're like, well, not bad, but I mean you're slow at it. It's still the movement is just fun. So it's very different from other games. I mean, I would compare this a lot to like Mario Odyssey, in the sense that it's just a lot of fast-paced, fluid movement. So it does cater to those tastes a lot. One thing
I'm like a minute behind.
yeah. And I was gonna say that the thing about the cycles is that at this point really don't care about it. Sometimes I do the death cycle just like because I feel like, whoa, I was able to save the long jump to the fly. I was able to save it barely. There's like there's apparently one spot that I have actually never ever gotten before that you can stand on, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and then the two lurkers gangbang me into the wall and I don't get past them. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of like boulder skip, but it seems like it's kind of the same deal, you know. It's just a very minuscule point where you can stand, and where you stand there is just super hard to initiate. What the hell? What is this gonna be?
Yeah, this is like plus 50 on a good run. Pretty sick.
Actually, I'm gonna get health.
I can probably still 56 off of this, but I can't 80, that's for sure.
Godolikt.
Yeah.
Where are the lurkers?
But we can make you into a fucking hell. We can make you into a stone cold, incredible Jack runner during Finland. So I'll just give you all the secret intel.
Yeah.
Hold your hand.
Yeah, for example. What the heck is this cycle? I'm not gonna wait for the guy to come up. Like, very weird cycle. Like the one you're supposed to spin kill going down from the barrel place was like very distinct from where it's usually supposed to be.
Right.
Which is probably what happens when you don't do the death cycle and oh no, someone mentioned Crash Team Racing 100%. I mean 100 whatever percent it is. That's a horrible category. I don't know anybody who likes that category. Oh yeah, I was supposed to ask, have you done like... Have you done runs on... Jack 2 and 3?
Yeah, I've done Jack 3 no oob.
Yeah.
Most of my... I did that because I wasn't a relay.
Oh yeah.
I had a 45 and no oob. Which is odd. Might have been like barely top 10 when I got it. My main issue with Jack 3 is just BTR. Having to do BTR in every category makes every category suck ball.
BTR. Rest mission.
Yeah, I want what Andy was having when he fucking made that mission.
At least I got Misty boosted first try.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get Sandover Van. Haha. I missed the Misty. Guess that's why they call it Misty. Because I missed the event.
Oh yeah, that's actually a thing I was thinking about. If you miss Misty event, you just do a Sandover event and not go back for the blue eco.
Yeah, that's one thing that like, because what new runners will do a lot if they fail something, and then the backup board maybe loses like 10 seconds, but instead they just insist on doing that thing. So that's why I feel like a lot of people just don't PB, because they like just they're very stubborn on doing that thing, and then they spend like 2 minutes there. Why did my thing just... My feed is running, but it's blank on your stream.
Oh no, it's because I opened another chat. Yeah. I had a message I had to check quick, and now I don't have time to. I will have time when the Pelican takes that cell.
But yeah, a big thing about like this game is just knowing your backups, because you're gonna make mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
And then sometimes like the smallest thing you do, there can be just like a backup that makes it lose like 5 seconds. But then you just redo it and you lose 15 instead.
Yeah, your run is invalid now. Sorry. Keck.
Yeah, because I'm not recording.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely PVing.
Yeah, and also because in my stream it was basically off for a while, so it's the spliced run now. What happened there? Weird.
Yeah, his boxes are great in this game. I'm like, there's been a lot of activity lately, like a lot of new runners for Jack 1, which is pretty base, but it's funny just seeing like it's awesome seeing people react to things for the first time.
Yeah, yeah, for
because it's very hard to surprise me with anything that happens.
Yeah.
So it warms my heart to realize that people get to live those emotions.
One thing that happened to me once with Spider boosted in a run was I failed it, and the way I failed it, it was basically that I got like the backwards thing. I hit like the lower platform where there are the falling,
Yeah.
and then I basically just yo-yoed back to the platform where I jumped from. It was like literally reverting the whole thing. I was like, what the hell just happened? I didn't know. I knew like the backward thing, momentum, whatever it's called, it's gonna happen. But the way it happened
Yeah.
was like, because it's basically like a very sharp nose dive down there, and then it was like a
Yeah.
very fast rise up again. Like, whoa, this game is nuts. Andy Gavin, what have you done?
Andy Gavin doing this wonderful line of cocaine. Alright, let's program the rest of this game.
Yes. I mean, there are like, I think it was in Pelaajalehti, there was like a quote by Andy or Jason, where they basically, during Crash 2, they just elaborated how the crunch of the game was basically work for 22 hours and then sleep at the office for 2 hours and then like blast some Eurodance shit. Like 200% volume and then just hit coffee and do it again. Like, and like dance your ass off. Like, it's like, it's no wonder these games are so mental, because if they did stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, Jak 3 is like... Jak 3 is a time constraint of a video game in the first place. It's so unoptimized. It's a miracle that it works. I like the game a lot, casually speaking, but you can tell that it's just like very uninspired at points when they were just like, we just have to make this. Doesn't matter what it looks like or how good it is.
Yeah, because with Jak 2 they had 2 years, but Jak 3 they had to churn out in 1 year, so it was horrible.
And like, it's obvious that they wanted to do a lot more with the desert, but instead it became drive a zigzag. Like,
Exactly. No, I mean, the desert is the only reason I like Jak 3 more than Jak 2. Because even if it is kind of barren, pun intended, because it's a desert, but still, it still works. I still like the idea, and I like the vehicles more. Even if if you don't really use them too much. Like, let's say the end game vehicles are basically useless in the game because you don't have anything to do with them. I don't even remember how you open them, to be honest. I haven't played.
there's a good few that you just open through secrets.
Oh yeah, there
I'm
were
not gonna get
secrets.
tons
Yeah,
of oops.
yeah. So did you have to like buy them with orbs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's bonkers.
You
That's
open like you open Tough Puppy and Sand Shark, Gila Stomper, and the Dune Hopper
Yeah.
through the story. And
Yeah.
then you have the Ramrod or Slam Dozer, depending on your region.
The Ramrod. I think that was in PAL version.
Yeah, it's Ramrod and PAL. Slam Dozer on
Slam Dozer. Who comes up with it?
Very important change.
By the way, when you after Bird Lady, did you have the blue eco from the upper route? Did you still have so much left? Okay, so you do it so fast that you have still some left for the fly and the orbs.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta make sure you're getting all of it.
Yeah. And also, of course, you have to do it very fast, the upper route.
Yeah, it's pretty simple movement, but...
Yeah. I mean, one reason I haven't really looked into not really at the point yet where I'm looking at other runners, like how you do the optimal movement, but yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing with this game, it's like, there is a reason why we roll them somewhere and somewhere. The spacing is so important for going fast. Just like spamming roll jumps isn't always the best. Sometimes you gotta take a few steps and all that, so it is pretty necessary once you're like really improving.
Yeah, and also one thing I assume going from like from a good runner to a great runner is basically like when you gain height from certain places to like not getting the ledge grabs and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they will add up in the run. If every ledge grab you don't get.
Definitely spacing out inputs also something that isn't obvious.
You have proven yourself worthy.
Like I don't know how long I had done like Jack 3, like way back, like in 2016. Like I didn't know that to gain height on a extended front flip, you hold X, and it was very public information. I could have just like asked. I was confused why my extended front flips were so fucking ass, and I just wasn't holding X. Like there's a lot of things like that that you just look at runs and you're like, well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't understand. And then turns out you just fucking press buttons. Asking questions is almost more important than just watching it. I am fucking cringing at that one.
The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up.
I actually need to go for these orbs. This is good to me, man.
Over, like burning molten metal over. The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the
What's
shield's
next?
temperature
2
quickly.
cycle plants, bro. I'm so ready.
And when you get across, don't forget
Their
to
body's
activate the
prepared.
teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport
Yes.
over and meet you. Good luck.
Please. Please, oh please. Yep, one plant off.
Oh, dog.
I got stuck on the log, so it was my fault. It was probably the fastest 2 cycle plants. Also, I assume you know that, like, the brake on a zoomer, while keeping your eco, you just hold both square handles.
Yeah. Like you basically don't let go of X.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do know. It is fairly unintuitive sometimes, but thankfully I learned it pretty early, so I'm starting to get. I'm like I can go fairly fast in Mountain Pass at least. I still have to look at like Lava Tube because Lava Tube seems so weird sometimes. Whoa! What was that camera? Holy!
Yeah, that's a classic.
So scary. Because
that's why you don't want to hold any direction, because you won't fall into a pit if that happens, if you just hold X.
Oh yeah, sure.
So you don't want to be like touching the stick out of that just in case.
Yeah, that's also one thing. I used to be like really scared about those parts, but then I realized that it basically kills your momentum when you get and it realigns you. So it's especially big in Mountain Pass because you get it in between all those barrels, but you're not really gonna hit any of them if you don't aim for them at that point.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. It's like there's points where you, like, if you're spacing out jumps or something, you just genuinely want to like let go of the left stick. There's a little things like that that don't come naturally, and you can't really tell from anyone's game.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot that comes with experience with this game.
Well, one thing for sure is with piggyback, when you do the jump from the water, basically just tap and you get the most height. Like it's super unintuitive instead of holding the jump button.
That's a 2021 discovery, by the way.
Yeah, it's like against every single platformer muscle memory by anyone, and it's like, yeah, you just tap it, and then since I learned it today, which means that I tried the jump first time today, I was like, the height you get from it is insane. Like, could use it on more water than just that, actually. I knew that you're supposed to do like a small tap like weeks ago, but I never like figured to try it regular water.
Yeah, it makes piggyback so much easier.
Whoa.
Whoa, wait a minute, bitch. Give me my 2020 hindsight in my side mirror.
But yeah, going back to Finnish Jack Con. popping up. It's just, like everybody is from freaking Vasa, except you and me and Tompa, of course. Well, and Xafi too. But I haven't like seen any. I haven't like seen or heard about Xafi in such a long time. I don't think he has been streaming or anything for a while.
He pops up in my Discord every now and then.
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
something. What is this?
The Street
What is
Boys.
the supposed?
Street Boys max rank legend application.
Fucking hell.
What am I doing? At least I can still get them to cycle.
What?
But
What is the idea with the whole process?
it's basically to just apparently Dex has like multiple free bedrooms and stuff. So maybe we could like crash at Dex's place. We don't ask Dex, we just go there. Well, I mean, we have talked about it with Dex, of course. Whoa! Welcome back, Nomi. Just in time to explain Vasa Jack Con to Six Rock. Whoa, I've actually cut it pretty close with the precursor idol in Rock Village. I had 2 orbs extra.
Yeah, you should always pretty much land on 240 there.
Well, yeah, that's of course the thing with, you know, that's also like from good to great runner is no extra orbs. Like, of course, because
Yeah.
every extra you get is pointless, basically.
It's mostly like you gotta pay attention to orbs in Hub 1. Hub 2 comes pretty naturally. You just have to keep connecting.
Yeah.
But then like you don't have to give a shit about orbs. That's what I'm saying. Like out of Fortress, if you have 212, every orb that you need is still gonna be just in front of you. You don't have to go out of your way.
Do you mean
even
do you mean the
200
Snowy Fortress?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you said
212
Fortress,
is
I was
good.
like, what are you talking about? Because yeah, okay, yeah, that's what you meant. Oh. Yeah, sure.
Whereas like even if you have 200 flat, you can still manage to get 240.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't want that obviously, but
Yeah,
anything above 212 is basically excess. You'll rarely have 212 like most of the time. You're getting the best, so it doesn't really matter at all. But that's just like the point. It's like you don't have to do shit about it. Affirmation.
But I mean, whatever is the idea with meeting up people, you just hang around and have fun. What am I doing? At least I go.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering if there's like we talked about anything else.
Yeah, not just like let's do it. Lol.
Also, Vasa is not the best place to meet up when Tampere just exists.
Well, yeah, but
Like,
the thing is that three
I know,
out of
I know.
three
No,
out
no,
of
no,
X
I
people.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But Tampere does exist.
Well, yeah, and Helsinki is the capital of Finland, so it's the
Who gives a
that
shit
is
about
the
Helsinki?
that is the most obvious choice. I mean, we have more people in Helsinki than we have in Tampere, so you're playing a losing game here. Even if you
Okay,
are
well, for that.
literally in the middle of us.
I don't hate Vasa. I know what is good in the world. Oh, I'm not one of those.
you haven't lived in Tampere for a year, and you're like, Tampere is.
I've always loved Tampere. It's where I wanted to live.
Yeah, but it doesn't count
just
if you
felt like
want. It counts when you have lived. You don't instantly get to be smug about Tampere, even if you have always wanted to live there. That's like that's like, because that's the thing that people from the countryside do when they move to Helsinki to study. They're like, oh, Helsinki is so great, and they're like, and everybody hates those people. People move from fucking. That's a good example. Let's say Kaustinen. You move from Kaustinen to Helsinki, and you're like, oh, Helsinki is so great. Everybody from Kaustinen is gonna hate you for it. Because you're just abandoning.
One frame. Nope. Runs over. Didn't save a second.
Oh yeah, I remember. That's also a thing, because Siba has also had like meetups at Vasa before.
But yeah, I'm super down to do that. Could do that just for a weekend.
There's also you had the thing about the cabin thing that can also be a reality someday as well. Why did
Oh,
I
yeah.
spin? Holy fucking shit! I'm stupid. I'm also supposed to get the checkpoint, so it's actually probably good that I did. I'm so
It's
stupid.
insane.
I got piggyback like instantly, like the setup and everything, but then it's so unintuitive to not spin when you're trying to get out of bounds. And then of course I
Yeah, you
did it.
bonked on it. You bonked on the guy, didn't you?
Yeah,
Unlucky.
of course. Okay, we're up here. Can't see shit. What is this camera? I've never seen this.
Oh,
Can't do
bloody hell.
Okay. Holy shit. Piggyback first try. Oh, first proper try, because the one where I spun doesn't count. And I didn't get the boosted, so I'm gonna die in the pool, but whatever. It's still probably a time save to get piggyback.
Don't mind my panic. There you go.
Yeah, one
Oh,
boosted that
God.
I really hate is one from piggyback to the cell right in the room. That one I hate so much.
Just you just gotta like not be too far right. Gets eaten.
For some reason
Or
it's just
obviously.
really for some reason it's just like just don't get it sometimes. But yeah, whatever. We got piggyback fairly quick, so that's improvement. And I was also like talking shit most of the time, so sometimes it happens that you talk shit with somebody and it's like you nail everything effortlessly,
Yeah.
or sometimes it's like you can't hit
Yeah, you just can't
any
play
tricks.
at all.
Yeah, it really flip flops sometimes. But yeah, about the cabin thing, that could also I remember you talking to me about it way back, way before your army even. Like holy shit, it was a
exactly.
long time ago.
Been over a year now.
But yeah, it was a cool idea. So, but especially now, it could be even more legit.
I mean, anything doesn't have to be a cabin. Like at this point, we just get a big ass Airbnb and.
Yeah, exactly. No, camera fucked me.
Like one thing I've like if I won the lottery, you know, the first thing on my to-do list is to literally just fly everyone out to like a fucking like a big ass log cabin in Canada
Ah,
for like 2 weeks,
why didn't I
some
get?
shit like that, or just a holiday resort, whatever. Like I would be so down to just like drop 50K on something like that.
Or you mean if you won like the lottery, or what was the thing that you
Yeah,
were mentioned?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah, sure, of course. That's the dream. I think it was still probably on the best pace ever out of LPC. Yeah. I'm not sure because I don't have the splits. I don't really pay attention. And if I had the splits for every level, I would just not like running, because I mean you can get sometimes nice because you get like the segment golds, but
The only reason I only have 3 splits is because I couldn't be fucked to just copy all of my splits. So I just took 3.
yeah.
From my
Why aren't
PB.
you using your own splits?
Because I'm on my, I only brought my laptop to my parents' house.
You said that you're home. You're not home yet?
No, I'm at my parents' house.
Oh, so you're not. Oh, so you're not at Tampere. I thought you were at Tampere. That's why I asked.
No.
That's your home, to me.
Well, because people mean different things when they ask that.
Yeah, I know, and that clearly shows you that that's actually a thing with people who live in, like, south, basically. For us, home is where we live, and everywhere else, home, until they buy their own house or apartment, home is literally their parents' place, and it's so weird to me. Like, you people are so smug that you can't call places home if you don't own it. Sad. Something that we will never... Some joy that we will never know as people who live in Helsinki, because Helsinki is fucking expensive. I mean, not with my skill set in life, I'm probably never gonna own an apartment in Helsinki, but I'm fine with it because I don't want to live here anymore anyway. Anywhere else is cheap enough that I can invest later in life.
I don't think I'll ever buy an apartment. I had to talk about that with someone like a while back. Like, I don't understand buying an apartment. Just fucking either buy a house
Yeah. I
or
mean,
or
yeah.
rent an apartment.
Yeah.
Like,
I get that too. I would.
that's my
I'm
take.
down. I'm down for either. Because I wouldn't probably buy. I might buy an apartment alone if I don't like have a partner to buy a house together with. I might buy an apartment at some point, like, and have it, and then just basically, if there comes a situation where we can like buy a house together, I will just liquidate the apartment. Easy.
Yeah, I guess.
So yeah, it really depends how life treats you, but there are options, of course. Because it's not too hard to get a loan from the bank if you like already have another loan. If you're like, I already have a apartment here, and it's not like the middle of nowhere that it's worth nothing. Fairly easy to get like another loan. Suddenly, adulthood investing conversation.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, my next 3 years is basically just gonna be studying. My girlfriend's also studying for at least the next 2 years.
What is she studying?
Uh, fucking energy technique.
Everybody is studying energy technology.
Well, if she's gonna do environmental engineering first,
Yeah.
and then she swaps over to energy.
I was super surprised because I found out today that Sibang actually like wants to buy a house for himself. Like, it's so weird to me. I would never buy a house just for myself because it's such a hassle to take care of a house alone. What? Okay.
That's not working.
Yeah,
This
fuck
one.
buying a house. I ain't snoveling snow during winter.
I did that the other day.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Like, maybe if I had to do it like every fucking day, but only reason to buy a house is dog.
Well, yeah, that's why I need a house, because I have a dog.
Fuck, I'm so bad. I was reading your chat. I'm not even streaming. Lost a run for reading your chat. This run is long gone. Hello? Did I like focus on playing the game? I think?
I love how some people are like super set on the fact that you can't have dogs in apartments. Like you'd basically have to have a house if you want to have a dog, and everything else is just animal cruelty, which is like super hilarious to me.
Well, I get the thought behind it.
I mean, it varies on the dog a lot, but there are breeds that don't need a house. There are dogs that do need a house. I mean, not they don't need the house; they need the yard, basically. But it's like the breed of my dog is. It would be better to have a house, of course, but it's not like it's animal cruelty. No, I had the fucking boulder skip stand, but I was scared and moved, and then I failed everything.
I don't know why I'm playing so shaky today.
I don't know why I'm not getting both. I have a whippet, which is basically a medium-sized greyhound. You might know that was actually a pretty scuffed older skip, but I still got it. Holy shit! But yeah, if you know Santa's Little Helper from Simpsons, that is a greyhound. Very, very slim, running dog. Like it's not the same breed. The dog in Simpsons is a greyhound, which are like 30 kilograms. Whippets are 15 kilograms, basically. So they can manage in a fair-sized apartment. I have something in my throat, holy shit. That is really tickling me. But yeah. They can do nice. I mean, because if you need to have like places to go with the dog, of course. Like if you have nothing to do with the dog, like open spaces or parks or whatever, it's gonna be horrible, of course.
Tampere has mad parks. It's kind of based, honestly. 'Cause it
Yeah,
feels like there's
I wouldn't
nature
mind
everywhere.
living in Tampere. I love Tampere as well. Corgi. Yeah, Corgi is another example of a good apartment dog. Corgis are so real. Even if they are like, they're even more of a farm dog than Whippets. Whippets are just hunting dogs. I think that should be enough. Whatever this skip was called. Law skip. Lazier, of course. Of course, corgis are lazy.
One way to be like really safe about idle, like you don't have to, but if you're doing idle deload, one way to be really safe is just to like spam funnels so it says mountain.
Yeah,
It's a bit slower, and it's like unnecessary.
I
but
just
that's something you can do.
just rather like whoa, that was too close. I'm fairly hyped because my boss at work might actually get a Whippet too this spring. So I'm like super hyped. Because I can have a... Because I'm like fairly good friends with my boss, so we could easily have like dog stuff going on every week.
Weekly dog stuff.
I was actually, when I opened our chat, I was like, oh, there's a picture
Yeah, the
of
last
my...
DM.
I was like, there's a pic. Okay, there's a picture of my dog here. I don't remember doing that, but I did it. So yeah. Okay, where is the fly? There it is. I saw the Yle thing, poggers. Don't say that. I'm so self-conscious about myself. The only thing missing from the Yle thing is my red hat. Six Rock knows what I'm talking about.
It's the only identification you contain.
Holy the red bean guy. AGDQ had yellow shirt guy. Even if that was more of a 4chan thing.
Bro, you could literally be my food delivery guy, and I wouldn't recognize you, but if you had the red beanie, I would.
Okay.
Why did I spin?
Yeah, I was like fairly kidding. Nomi, don't worry about it.
Oh, shit.
Where are you? Oh, you're at Snowy already? Really? Did you do the Snowy? Did you do Spider already?
Yeah, I did.
Oh yo, this is the power of sub 1 hour. Damn.
I'm getting shafted by these snowballs.
I'm getting shafted by backwards, so I'm getting like very close to it. No cigar. What is up with this? Yeah, there we go.
Kyllä jysähtää, niin.
I haven't really been focusing this whole goddamn run, but I don't mind, because talking is fun.
Holy shit, my life split out with that gold sound effect. Like I'm 1.5 minutes ahead of my PB now.
Sick.
So yeah, let's fuck this up now with cutscene. Skip. Okay, we didn't fuck it up with the cutscene skip.
Okay.
That's good to know. I feel one of the easier boosteds in the game is after like you get the fly and then you go over to the minecart track. The boosted is easy, but landing it is not easy. Like that's
There's just something, like a lot of people do it weird, but it's actually, what I do is pretty simple. You just go for a left jump.
yeah. And also like the thing that most like Nomi is actually probably talking about it is that the angle you want to have is basically go to land so that you go along the track in the end instead of like going over the track, like across the track, which usually makes you like land in the lava or whatever.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, You can easily prevent that by just delaying the spin. Just do a boosted without the spin,
Yeah.
and then awesome. No one's on that. And then I shouldn't be going this way.
What happened there? I hope I get the camera, so yeah. I'm not sure if I would have gotten the checkpoint if I didn't try to move the camera. It wasn't like the real proper way of doing the robot checkpoint room thing, but it was like somewhere along those lines, feeling more safe. I have way too much.
But yeah, just delaying the spin, you do a boosted without a spin into into a late
Oh,
spin, and you just basically let it grab every time. Very safe.
Oh yeah, that when you go into the red sage hut, yeah, do that. You wanna do that.
Yeah, you
wanna do camera.
firing.
Yeah, because that way you can get into the. Ah, okay, one more try.
Basically, the best thing you can do anytime is for in a weird spot. You just double
Holy
fire.
shit, I got boosted. Oh! Third try. I literally just said one more try and I hit it. I've gotten it 2 times in runs, and you know which one was the first time I got it? It was, of course, it was the first run. No, what the hell am I doing? I got so excited I've almost forgot the other fly. Thank God I noticed it right now. Whew, that was close. That would have been
This
really
is
bad.
so awesome. Please land, thank you.
On this pace, for getting a fly. Let's just knock on wood that it doesn't happen after this.
Please.
Oh. The thing about the fly zibang is that if I didn't notice it early enough, I would have had to go to the robot room all over again. But now I just was able to turn around and get it easy. So yeah, I'm so happy that I found out early enough. Because I might have not seen your message in time before doing the blue eco jump. Okay, don't grab the ledge then. What the hell? That was so weird.
I don't even think this is sub 1.
But all
I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't really know what the fuck I've been doing.
Okay. Easiest time save is to just not die in this room.
Fix rock fire. Yes. Det är mig. Oh.
Yeah,
I am talking indeed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's great. Yeah, great. Oh, who is talking? Like what? I was like, that's why I didn't answer, because you said who is talking. Like what the hell? Like stalking, as in stream talking. Yo, stupid spiders. Imagine having arachnophobia.
I'm just trying to turn off this shit game and play some other league.
Is that? I've like heard a thing that like you're the first person who ran Jack 1 as a speedrun had arachnophobia, and they just basically wanted to skip Spider Cave completely and didn't do it.
Of course.
Hilarious. Ooh.
This is very. It's gonna be a 59 at most, but it might. I don't know. It might still be a level.
Okay. It's safe. Spider Cave, dark room. Tends to kill me at least once in every run because I do the stupid input mistake. I'm gonna try to be conservative here.
I've been thinking about like doing something where could host like a Jack 1 tournament for like people who've been running the game for less than 3 months or something.
Whoa.
Could be fun.
Yeah, exactly. That would be so sick.
Like a junior tournament.
exactly. I would be so down.
Oh, okay, one eco, sick. I see the sub one dimension.
I heard Blue say that it loses 10 seconds to miss the other one. Is that true?
I
The
don't
other,
really know.
well, I assume it loses time because you know there's no other Blue eco.
It definitely loses a good bit.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't sound like much, but at sub hour, 10 seconds on such a minor thing is a lot.
Yeah, you should never miss the second one. I completely drove past it, I think. My focus levels are peaking.
Yeah, speaking about peaking, like if I wonder what my like the pace is easily the best ever, but I mean which is not much at this point of course, but I'm probably way past even the best possible time, which life split is showing people because you don't have too many splits. The best possible time basically actually doesn't work well.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how much I might be like maybe 3 minutes max at this point.
So if I don't like massively fuck this up, still sub one. So I just need a 332 final boss. Oh, should be doable.
Whoa, no minute. Just gonna try to focus. Just another run. I mean,
Exactly.
a lot of the I mean it's just piggyback, so I don't need to be too worried because it has to be the best ever run in general. Like, but just in like with time, yeah, but you know, in execution, not the best ever.
Yeah, a lot of the times coming back to category and PB feels very empty. If there's like a lot of new time saves, like if there's a minute of time saving in PB by like 50 seconds, basically just means that you still play way worse.
Yeah. Oh wait, this little shitter was still alive for the. But yeah, basically here, like most of the time save that I got in Mountain Pass split comes from the piggyback stuff, so yeah. At least I've gotten way better at falling down and spinning into the
Fuck!
that thing. What's the thing? Opening the fortress cell.
Yeah.
I used to have a lot. Like sometimes I have to do it like 20 times, and sometimes it's the first try.
One of those things that you just randomly stops working. Andy Gavin slips in your bedroom and
Yeah, exactly.
patches the copy.
exactly. Oh shit. God damn it. The ice skating uppercut. It's also one of those tricks that sometimes just doesn't want to work. That's just how it be. You learn a speed run, something you click with something, and then you're like, oh, this is easy, and then you start doing runs, and you might start messing it up major. Then you're like, well, what am I doing wrong? Then you don't really know. Oh god damn it, it's just awful.
One frame, he's insane.
One frame. Like you don't even have to get this ice skating thing to. You don't have to even get all the way up there like people usually do. You have to just get high enough.
Yeah.
I'm just losing everything here. Whatever.
I think you're punching too early and too far. You want to really like punch your left thumbs.
Might be insane into one frame.
Yeah, you want to be punching like actually left.
I got whoa. Yeah, okay. I got it instantly when I said, but
Yeah, I got sub one.
Just annoying you for no reason. Didn't even get it. I mean, I know it's fairly random at this point. Where the hell am I? We need to make a check one jam with insane in the one frame.
59, 54. That was a very good final boss.
That was clutch. Sub 1 hour hype.
Hold on. 332. So that's a 326.
Stop.
One missed one frame, so I lost.
Yeah, how much does one frame save? I don't remember.
The first two one frame save 3 seconds, and the last one saves 6.
It's only the fall time basically that you save, right?
Yeah, the next phase starts.
Next phase what? I missed it, sorry.
The next phase starts faster when you do it one frame.
Okay.
And then on the last phase, it starts faster, and then you get quick shot, which saves another 3. So yeah, one frames in total save 12, but going for one and missing loses like 3 seconds.
You got sub hour in 2017, right?
Yeah.
Based on that thing you did.
Indeed, I did.
Which is ages ago. You were just a wee lad basically when you got sub 1 hour.
Exactly.
Now you're just a lad.
One sexy motherfucker.
Like the Boingo song, only a lad. Okay, now I am fairly under orb, so I'm
Yeah, go for vents.
Vents. Okay, get the cell, please. That's exactly yeah. Have to get the eco again.
Get my thing off. No distraction.
Get up there, thank you. It's like, and now we don't want to get trapped by the. There we go.
Yeah, you don't really even want to go under there because you can just ground pound next to them. And get the orbs.
Get away. Wait, you can ground pound them?
Yeah, when they're opening, if you ground pound it, you get every single orb inside.
Really? Okay, today I learned. Oof.
That was clean.
That was the cleanest blockers I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, because you just need to do one single jump between them.
Yeah, that one I
very
learned.
nicely spaced out.
That one I like basically just clicked with me. I was like, because every time you do the flap, you basically open yourself up for a mistake, more or less. So I was like, let's try without. Or with the flap, it's way easier to overshoot it, where you go over it and then you get the bonk that knocks you out of the platform.
By the way, when you're at Oracle, feel free to turn off the thingy.
Yeah. I have all the cells. Nice. I can do it actually. I can do it now. No way in hell am I going for $1 skin.
By the way, get the cave stuff first.
No. I will soft lock the game. What the hell?
Wait. Oh, you can wait. Hold up. Are you going there on platform?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's a whole different story then.
Yes, it is.
Seek the pure light, for within its flame.
The reason why I take Fat down is basically because I want.
Faster,
Yeah. That jump, which I almost actually fucked up. So, like I barely
it's
had.
faster for a few reasons. Obviously, the movement is fast, but also cell cutscenes are shorter.
Yeah. And now we just load the game.
Is the reward.
It used to be like a big thing for gondola skip as well, especially when you got minor cells. Like just getting 4 faster cell cutscenes was also a big deal.
Yeah. But yeah, thank God I made the mistake of already coming here with Flat because I wasn't juked by
Yeah.
your advice, because if I didn't know I would have done it probably and would have thrown the pace, but whatever. Yeah, thank God it was one of the more less unfortunate runs.
Yeah, I thought you save load. If you would have save loaded, then
Where would I have a save loaded? Like at the beginning?
just when the gondola stops,
Yeah.
save loading, then it's just like, oh, that's like very good strat, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like doing it because getting down there feels way easier with flat because you get like the very good double jump. There is a risk that you fall into the lava, but I think if you fail it, you deserve to die. And it also it might crash the game as well. So
It's just like 111 pace, by the way.
no pressure. No pressure. But like I said, a lot of the time save is coming from piggyback, so it's not like I was 3 minutes faster on movement in every single part.
Well, yeah, but piggyback also does not save 3 minutes. So.
It doesn't, yeah, but I mean this mountain pass split saves it saves a lot of time, but I even actually died in there, and I also died in. Oh yeah, I mean there. I know it's been like a cleaner run, in general. Like Snowy was probably one of the better ones I've ever done. So yeah. By the way, in case you feel like giving tips, in this case, I will say that please say them after the run, because you know you will likely just make me flustered and throw if they do something differently on the fly, you know. Oh, come on. Oh no, come on. There we go. I'm trying to hold on to that blue eco.
Yeah, keeping the eco is very smart.
So that's why the turning a rod. Whoa, 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 whoa. And there she goes. Well, at least we have the checkpoint, so it's not like I didn't throw the entire run there.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, unfortunate. I was thinking like, oh no, there it goes the whole run, but then I was like, oh yeah, this is lava too. But yeah, good to actually have this not be too good of a run, because I will have some easy time saves compared to when I get back here. But now that I don't have the eco, this part seems really odd because you are so slow. So slow without the eco. Get out of my way. Just like, this feels so awkward without the eco. So no wonder it loses like a lot of time. Like getting no eco is probably so slow, it's like not funny even.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have eco anymore.
As a low eco runner, I'm quite acquainted to it.
Yeah. I can't see anything. Oof, that was close. I almost died there as well because I didn't see anything. I was stupid that I made some.
Kyllä jysähtää niin.
I love a final boss to 11 minutes, but 112 is pretty much decent.
Okay, now I have to wait for the eco to run out because I made a mistake of getting too much. Because I do it the punch way because I don't like the spin. I'm not good at gauging the distance to the button with the spin, so I just do it that way.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean I don't know if I'm always like expecting to land on the edge of the platform and ready to like, what's the word? Ready to like do a punch to fall faster, but it never happens, and I'm like, oh.
You gotta be kind of careful because you can actually go too fast.
In there.
Yeah, if you go too fast, when you do a Citadel skip, if you die before the pause happens, you fail Citadel skip.
Okay.
But I mean, you had a good like 0.4 there still remaining, so it wasn't like horrendous. But it is kind of just better to not like try to be super fast with the roll jump after buffering.
Yeah, yeah. All
But
right.
obviously, you don't also have like a whole lot of leeway. You probably have like a second you have to work with.
Did you say that you jump when the robot shakes his head, right?
Yeah, for 1 frame. Yeah.
Well, what if I don't? What? Okay.
If you
Okay.
don't
Let's.
do 1 frames, look for when he turns around, when you can see his white eye. React to actually seeing it. Don't like preemptively press buttons. Just like actually be like, okay, there's
Okay.
the white eye.
I will look into that. I will look into that later. I will not like overly focus on that now, because you know, if I try to overdo it now, I will just.
But like pay attention to it. You don't have to like watch it. But when you see the broken eye,
Yeah, yeah. I will look into that later. How the boss actually works. I just want to survive this now.
yeah,
Not-
you can, like I've seen people lose like probably 15 seconds to just jumping unnecessarily late. If you jump like 2 seconds too late every
Fucking
phase,
tank.
that's
No,
6 seconds
wait.
lost.
There we go. Can tank one hit easy.
Practicing final boss is very much worth it.
Yeah, yeah. I figures, yeah. Okay, we have. I'm not stupid. We should have this in the bag. 112, yeah. It's 112, not 111 by a long shot.
Yeah.
Because the last cutscene is fairly long. I've noticed.
Yeah, it's basically a good guess is like 35 seconds from when Daxter starts talking.
35 from Daxter.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I didn't do that. I forgot to jump. Whatever.
that doesn't lose time.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
No, the second one
It's
doesn't.
just a thing. Oh, the first one loses time, but
Yeah.
this last one doesn't. Okay. I wasn't expecting to PvP though.
The
Holy
power of races.
power
The
of
no
races.
pressure
Yeah,
gameplay.
the exact opposite happened. What usually happens that you fail stuff all the time because you're not focusing on the game.
So this is like a 28, 112, 28
Yeah, so it's over 2 minutes saved. Sick.
based.
I need everything. I need every single PB I can get to get ahead of Siba, because I feel Siba is. I might be better at movement at this point, but Siba is the one who hits the tricks. Where is the damn? So far away.
Nah, it's one spawn to the right.
Yeah,
Like, a lot closer to you.
I just went for that because I didn't see.
Yeah. Let's go. Based.
Oof, oof. What was
Yeah.
Xafication speed, by the way? Let's go and have a peekarino.
I'll beat you to it.
Yes, you will probably.
108.10.
Yeah, I remembered. Yeah, it was something like cool shit. It's inching closer. So wait a minute. Where did I land? I died. Tied. Oh no, I didn't tie. I'm top 100. Haha. No.
Let's go.
It's top 100 at this run has a lot of submissions though. Holy shit.
Indeed.
Holy moly. Thank you for the oh yeah, I have to be ready for the most important thing about running this game.
Are you taking a screenshot?
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
I love how somebody finally noticed that the Jack Discord that you're always taking the screenshot at the same exact spot.
It's the craziest thing.
Yeah,
Is
Nomi has already. Nomi can also easily one sub 120. You just have to get the run that puts everything together.
Yeah. Also, like focusing on just like realizing when you don't have to retry it first and when you can just take a different route. I was talking about it earlier, like
Yeah.
noticing a lot of very typical, and like can't blame anyone for it, but like stubbornness on just stubbornly going for tricks that you don't even need to redo, or like just knowing more backups and all of that. But yeah, Nomi definitely has a 118 in her. No cap.
Yeah, I mean, most of the I've easily played the most out of us three, so that's why my movement probably saves most of the time that I have like going against them. And also the fact that I don't like that's the thing also for Nomi, I would say that when you what's the word? You implemented piggyback way too early in my opinion because it's basically kills your hub 2 runs. But it's
never too
okay.
early.
I mean, yeah, it's never too early, but it makes you don't get as much pace runs, you know, because it's harder to get past it while
Well, it's
saving.
one thing. It's one thing implementing piggyback and learning to use it. Like those
Yeah.
are two different things. So
Well,
if you,
yeah.
I mean, you could just like, you could definitely like practice piggyback and just not do it in runs. But
Yeah, like Siba does, yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, you were rusty, yeah. But that's what I meant. You're rusty, and now you will hit a point when you get it. But before you get that point, you might feel frustrated when you have implemented it, and you basically don't want to. What's the word? You don't want to not use it. But and the thing with that is, some people are not patient, and if they start getting runs where they mess up stuff, and they are super stubborn about it, like you were talking in the beginning of the run. But if you have like the proper, what's the word, attitude going in, you shouldn't have any issues. Just know where the time saves are and when you're gonna start hitting them.
how does it feel being a top? You were probably, I don't know what Zibang's PB was in the first place.
I
To
think
be
it's
fully honest.
121 now.
Yeah.
And he's-
Shonda had a 117. Yeah, you had that feed already. Yeah, your top 5 Finnish Jack 1.